I've said this many times when ministering to people who are have been in that situation where they had some victory, had some progress that was made, but then something started to come back a little bit, and they were questioning, saying, "Well, what's going on here? Why is this happening? I was seeing victory." But if you look at Mark chapter 4, it really tells us what's going on. This is verse 16. This is when Jesus is talking about the parable of the sowers, and in this particular case, he says, "These likewise," talking about one type of believer, "these likewise are the ones sown on stony ground, who, when they hear the word, immediately receive it with gladness. And they have no root in themselves, and so endure only for a time." They endure only for a time. "Afterward, when tribulation or persecution arises for the word's sake, immediately they stumble." There's so much truth here that we can get out of this. One, this type of believer, they have heard the word and they receive it with gladness. So this is great. I believe this. This is awesome. I absolutely believe by his stripes I'm healed. Yes, I believe that, right? They received it with gladness. But it says they have no root in themselves. And so they endure only for a time. Only for a time. In the fight of faith, if you're enduring only for a time, that means you're losing. That means you're going to be knocked out, or that means the round's over and you've decided I'm out. You have to endure for the whole time. We must, as believers, endure for the whole thing, for the whole fight. Not for a time, for the time. You're enduring for the whole time. Amen? Then it says, when tribulation or persecution arises for the word's sake. The devil comes with tribulation or persecution, and if you look at the Greek words there, tribulation has this meaning of this extreme heaviness, this feeling of you're backed in a corner. So it's the tough situation. You're backed into a corner with no escape. And sickness and disease can certainly be that. A bad diagnosis can certainly be that. It's almost like that feeling comes on you and say, if the doctor says, this is deadly, or whatever it is, you're backed into the corner. So he's coming with that. The persecution, the Greek word there, says to be hunted down like an animal. So when the devil comes with these two things, because of the word's sake. That's what it says. He's coming because of the word's sake, meaning that word that this person heard and received with gladness. He's coming because, well, he knows that's true, but he's coming to see, do you actually know that's true? That's the fight of faith. Do you realize that's true? Do you believe what you say you believe? And that's the fight of faith. You see that? And it says, immediately they stumble. And it goes even further because look at the Greek word there. Stumble there means to hinder the right conduct of thought. That's what the Greek word actually means. It's meaning they stumble. It means the devil has successfully hindered the right conduct of thought, causing them to think different. So that means what they believed at first was correct, but he has successfully caused them to stumble, to change the right conduct of thought, to now think differently.